Hello everyone and welcome back to the Educated Collins Snap channel. How you doing? So over the weekend I participated casting in a Marvel Snap tournament with SnapBattleArena. They do very good comprehensive tournaments with a lot of people really kind of showcasing what the meta game in a battle setting will look like, and definitely casted the top 8 portion of that event. It was very notable because this is one of the few tournaments after the Shuri nerf, so there was definitely not as much of a presence for Shuri decks, Thanos decks, which have really been dominating the meta game for quite a long time. So I thought the decks that did make the list were pretty interesting and definitely something to focus on for the future. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, what the new meta looks like in a tournament setting, definitely take a look at that channel. But I do have one of the first battles that I casted here for you guys just to kind of take a look, see if you like this type of content. And then if you want to watch the rest of the event, you can definitely check it out on their Twitch, which I'll probably provide in the description box below. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this one. Take a look, and I'll see you on the other side.
Looking at these two, we have the Onslaught Patriot deck featuring Iron Man versus the Super Skrull Doomwave featuring Darkhawk. How do you see this playing out?
Just from a deck perspective, who has the advantage? I guess it's not that clear to me. I guess
It's really not clear cut because I have to agree because normally I'd want to say the Patriot player here, but he has the Iron Man and the Blue Marvel, the Onslaught, all that stuff, but the Darkhawk deck is also playing Super Skrull. So you can also take advantage of Commandus's come over the top ongoings.
I'm definitely a fan of Darkhawk this, so we'll have to see how they actually pilot it.
Okay, this is, I think, as nice of an opener as I could ask for if I was playing a top 8 myself. We got Misty Knight, Patriot, Debris, Iron Man.
Yeah, I generally hold the Misty Knight turn 1 just because a lot of the times you don't need to, like, your turn 1 and turn 2 are the same.
Yeah,
it's not like he's running. Is he running Shocker? Oh, but okay. Well,
he is running Shocker. Yes.
Okay, yeah. So like, only if you draw the Shocker does it change. Well, a lot of times you just want that flexibility of like adjusting. But yeah, he does get the rock. It's actually fine in this matchup, so it's not a problem.
Absolutely. And then also when looking at their deck list, holding the Misty Knight isn't bad either. As
okay.
Oh my!
We're taking the Central Park Debris angle. This can be really nice for Comantus because he doesn't mind this at all with the Patriots. So the opponent's definitely going to get locked on that right lane once the Biofrost goes off. So it's just a pretty nice way of winning, guaranteeing a win in one lane already. And I think that's good enough to take the snap for. Looks like
I do agree. The one thing I want to say, look out, is the Super Skrull in the Darkhawk deck can then make this an even scenario.
Oh, I'm not even thinking about that, but that's true. That is true.
Except he does have Korg there, which means he'll have one less vanilla.
Yeah.
So. Oh, good.
Okay, I want to say I like the Cyclops in the middle lane instead, so that you don't have to do that. But I guess it's fine like this to do it like there. But if you had the Cyclops, you'd have one of the rocks in the right lane and the Cyclops in the middle lane, and that might be more advantageous. But I guess into Darkhawk, it wouldn't be good either way.
I like this Iron Man here.
Yeah, it's a good Iron Man.
Because then you don't have to show off the Patriot and the Mystique.
Ooh.
And now your opponent's. I was gonna say less inclined to play Skrull, but maybe more inclined. Oh,
okay. So if they go Skrull, do they lose?
They'll lose. So they would have to go Skrull plus.
But he played Wave, so he shouldn't have a follow up unless he has because he played Zabu as well, so he shouldn't have a follow-up.
Skrull. I believe Skrull. Oh yeah, he played Zabu, so Skrull She-Hulk won't work.
Yeah, exactly.
Force here, right?
Yeah. Oh,
you
that's
can play
true.
Skrull. Skrull Rock Slide is +8. which I think would make it a tie.
Huh. He's got the scroll. Okay, so this and to Shang-Chi just for tempo.
Not enough.
It's not enough, yeah.
Oh.
If he had Rock Slide, that's not enough either, right? That'd only be 12. So he'd be at 32? Or am I incorrect?
No, it'd be under the onslaught. It'd be doubled, right? So it'd be 12, 20. Wouldn't it be tied? Because it'd be 6 doubled is 12, and then doubled again because the Iron Man is being doubled.
Don't do math on a broadcast. I mean, that's something I've been told.
Onslaught math is always messed up. Were you playing when Onslaught used to multiply? Oh, do you hear?
I was not in the game at that time, but I've seen the numbers, and it didn't make sense to me.
Pretty much got to a point where it's like you just look and be like, okay, there's like 5 instances, or that's fine. That's enough. That's plenty.
Brewed into Mirror Island is nice, though. I'm chilling.
Always a good feeling.
Yeah.
If you're Comantus here, are you snapping?
Oh yeah, I was thinking about that, and it depends, right?
Because you don't Ultron, have Kilns there. You're holding the Marvel. It's looking pretty solid.
I just didn't have the what's it called, the Patriot. That was my issue here, but I can see the snap. I can definitely see the snap.
So that's actually going to be a 4-lane if this Ultron comes down. So
okay.
Right, now
is Patriot better than Blue Marvel? Exactly.
Yeah, because Super Skrull. I would say I'd do the Patriot over the Marvel simply because Super Skrull exists in this.
We should definitely. Okay, we are snapping. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, this is like the latest you could snap reasonably and not have me like judge you harshly.
Yeah. I get so my reasoning for wanting to snap without the Patriot yet was more along the lines of where the bully stack, right? So he has the life lead by a lot, and he's with this hand, you're kind of in a position where you can play like you're gonna draw it, because even if you don't, you do have Blue Marvel, and they would have had to have Super Skrull and put more than 4 power into Kiln.
There's no Cosmo, right, for Easy Joe. So
nope.
Yeah, you can't stop it either.
Last turn, did he just play Iceman? Or
no, Iceman he played the Super Skrull and Iceman.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, I gotta say the Super Skrull's not doing enough in the mirror. Like, it's way better in a mirror, but here it's not doing that much. Oh, we're going for Onslaught. Yeah, Ultron is the move. Okay, leaving is also the move, so that also makes sense.
We'll take that. Patriot doing its thing.
Not going for the Ultron here. I don't know about that one.
Sure. He might have forgot about the lizard debuff, but even then, you'd still be ahead by 1.
Yeah. He by far he wins that lane.
Or maybe there might have just been a worry about losing mid and then thinking 8 isn't enough. On the
Ultron's death is definitely interesting here. Definitely, Comantus can use it effectively. If he plays it next turn, then he can go into 6 mana and play Patriot Mystique already. Yeah, so I think that's his game plan.
Absolutely.
We're going sub mid. Yeah, I don't think either Joe has a lot of like great options. Super flow though. That might be something to help him there.
Because I was gonna say I do like not playing Shocker and Wakanda just on the off chance that you have Blue Marvel and Ultron, you can't get Shang.
Yeah, see, so he is doing what I said, playing the Wasp on turn 3 so that he has 6 mana for the following up turn. We do have Iceman. Okay, hits the Iron Man. Definitely want to hit Ultron this game.
Absolutely, and I think it's got to be the Mystique here.
And
your opponent has the Skrull, so you play the ongoings that the Skrull is not good against.
I wonder if you go Mystique on the right lane to kind of spread it out, but he's not running Enchantress or any real counters.
I think it depends. if he's of the mind where he's playing like he's going to draw Ultron, I like Mystique mid.
I see that.
It depends. It kind of depends on what he's thinking. If he thinks that the only way that he's taking this game is with the Ultron, right? You just kind of, as you know, you centralize your non-ability cards.
I'm really
And he also has the
wondering.
pleasure of knowing Enchantress does not exist.
Ooh, Blue Marble is playable. He does need that Ultron top deck though.
Absolutely.
I guess he
Iron Man
could.
might be able to get it done.
Yeah, maybe.
Again, it all comes down to if the opponent has the Skrull or not.
The opponent also can't play into Alter either, right? So it might just be Iron Man on the right lane, and that's enough to
They
win.
have Dr. Doom.
Oh, they do have
Yeah.
Doom. Okay.
Yes, they have Dr. Doom.
Well,
they
Ultron
can't
should do it though. Ultron should win though.
We got Onslaught might be enough.
Yeah. That's what I meant by Ultron.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know. I thought maybe he might have been lagging behind a bit.
No. I mispronounce or switch names that are similar very often. That's how my brain works.
Doom, because now Doom can't win the game.
I gotta say, these games have been very rough for the Deadpool avatar. It's like, what do you do? there's nothing. There's like everything. Just Patriot just has an answer for you, and even though your cards are good, it's like still not enough.
Yeah, your cards are good, but it kind of doesn't matter. I said Patriot into an unchecked field where there's it's I believe top 8's open list, so. Yeah. This page really knows that Enchantress doesn't exist, even though it's a Zabu deck. Yeah. Whereas I'd say like in a closed list environment, maybe they'd be a bit more hesitant. You see Zabu, right? Enchantress could exist, but here they get to look like, oh no, we're free. Just dump it all into one lane, we're fine.
Yeah, the issue I've had so far is that you're going into every last turn scared. Like you don't feel comfortable from your position because there is always a card that Comantus can play that will win him the game. So you're never like, I always win here. You never have that feeling of confidence. So you have to overcome that psychological barrier, and then even when you do that, you lose. You waste because he has the card. So it's just a beatdown mentally.
The way I guess I would normally approach those is if my chances of winning that turn 6 feel better than the matchup odds, I stay.
Right.
So if I think it's a 60-40 matchup, but I have a 45% chance to win, even though it looks bad, I'll take 45 over a 40.
Here is where we snap. We have Le Coagueria or whatever it's like. This is a Dark Hawk. Yeah, this is a Dark Hawk location. So this is our chance to shine. This is where we come back. This is where we snap, and we take our 3 cubes. And not lose 10.
I think he has to, because if
you have to win this one. And all the ones.
Did somebody snap? Because we're not in high stakes quizzes too.
Oh, maybe he did snap. Okay, good, because I don't think Comantus snapped here.
Yeah, and also I want to point out we've only seen Darkhawk once in the past 3 games.
Right.
But like I said, Zijo is drawn playable. Just Patriot's just been doing what Patriot does.
I do want to say that it's not even that good, actually, if you think about it, because they don't have to play into the middle lane because they have the Ultron. So it's actually, this is like your best case, and it's just like, wait, I don't even have to play into it at all. So it's still bad. It's still bad. Jeez.
Yeah, so that's what I look at the list, like, especially now we're seeing it play out. I'm not.
Ooh, Misty Knight on the right lane.
I feel like Comantus would have to draw very badly to like lose the match straight up, to like lose the game straight up.
Oh, this is what he's. I don't like this play as much. Why do you play Ultron on the? Okay, so I maybe I'm being biased. I liked Misty Knight left and Blue Marvel right, and then Ultron right. You know, that's maybe what I was looking to it.
Misty Knight left, Blue Marvel left, Ultron right.
Well, Blue Marvel right. And just to have the most power in the 2 lanes. Yeah. I'm just like full power in the 2 lanes. Here we're doing something a little bit different.
I think you're probably correct on that. This is one of those had a game plan pivoting mid game scenarios, but you've already committed 1, 2, 3 of your turns to one location. It's kind of risky just to give it up.
I mean, it's still 17 power. Yeah. So it's not that bad. We're only losing 1 power, I guess. So maybe it's actually fine. You could argue that, oh, I'd rather have one power on the left lane or something. I don't know.
I guess the one power would probably be more relevant on the left, seeing as Shuri's Lab does the whole doubling thing.
Well, if the other lane lost to like Blue Marvel or lost to Doctor Doom, then I could see it, but it doesn't. So
yeah, we're not under wave here, but again, I'm looking here at Ezejo's list. I don't see a combination of cards that beats this Ultra.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I guess he either leaves and goes to 1, or he just fights it out.
I mean, if we had even Doctor Doom doesn't do it.
Yeah,
we'll be short by 1 in the middle, and then we're still short on Shuri's Lab. 18 and 16 is what? 28 and 6, 34.
Maybe Shang-Chi.
Doom Darkhawk.
Wait, did
Wave. I forgot that we were under wave. That's where my counting. That's why when I said I couldn't see that, I thought for some reason I thought the wave came on 4, not on 5.
So you played wave. Oh, because of Titan. I'm like, how's he playing both of them? Okay, yeah.
Yes.
It's because the Titan makes it cost 3, so now he can play both of them. Okay, but even without the Darkhawk, he'd still win, right? Because he'd still win the right and the left. Because he lost the right lane by 2 points. So even with the other play, he'd still lose that lane by 1 point. So.
Yeah.
All right, not a full loss here. All right, this isn't a 10-0 sweep. You love to see it. We've got a series on our hands.
Absolutely. Oh, this is good. It's showing that like there is potential to win. Now Limbo on board. That's got to be favoring the Patriot deck, right?
Yeah, it's favoring the Patriot deck. And I do want to say that last deck was like all the locations were favoring the Doom Wave player. So, I
think he earned himself a win on that. Was gonna need it. Oh, cloning vats.
Ooh,
every
Patriot cloning
best friend. Oh, speak of the devil.
We're not doing another Debrier. I think this is fine, especially into Limbo.
Normally I'm a fan of the whole debris thing, but again, Super Skrull existing, I kind of just like jamming a bunch of Patriots and then playing Ultron.
But I mean, Super Skrull exists. It's the same thing.
No, I meant like if you're playing all your debris out and your opponent plays their Super Skrull, then they also get the buffs. You got to try and do all that math. You can just do the easy thing of here's a million Patriots, Ultron.
Okay, now we have to think, right? How do we want to do this? He just doesn't want to play Blue Marvel into the Super Skrull, which makes sense. So it just like that card is kind of dead in this matchup.
And there's a second Darkhawk in hand for Ezejo.
Yeah. I like it. I like what Ezejo's doing. If he's fully calculated, maybe he should snap, but I could definitely see it. Okay.
I think a snap here is probably I think it's probably correct to snap.
I mean, you're at 2. Like if you lose a match, you're dead. So if you feeling comfortable in any circumstances, you definitely try to take advantage of it. And you've got that second Darkhawk. I don't know if he's running Mystique, but it could be another third Darkhawk if he does have that. And Super Skrull coming in with the onslaught value. So he has an onslaught. Can he take advantage of that?
Not unless he's not playing Mystique. Not anymore. The onslaught, if the Darkhawk was in that lane, that was pretty much the only way.
Yeah, that would be the only way. Yeah. So,
but I think this is a wrap because if Ezejo, I mean, if Commandus can't win the right can't win the right because if you're to play Iron Man, Ezejo can just win mid by.
Yeah, and he can play another Rock Slide too. So
correct.
It's just like it's just a really hard matchup here.
I think Comantus is going to see it through.
Yeah, because I mean, it doesn't matter. Losing 3 doesn't change your outcomes. You can lose 3 twice, and you'll still have enough.
How many cubes do you have left? 7.
He has 7 cubes. Yeah.
The 3 put him to 4. Yeah, 4. Yeah, because you have 4 and 5. No, 5. Actually, that's a whole extra retreat. Oh, 3 is 3. Sorry, it's 5. I forgot. On final turn of battle mode, it's the retreat is the map because they both snapped, right? So the retreat would be normally 4.
Shang-Chi, okay. And then Rock Slide? Yeah. Yeah, it was looking doomed. Right? Right? Okay. Okay.
We have a match, a real match.
I do want to say that these locations have been good for...
And those health totals are equal. 4 and 3.
Well, 4 and 3,
is one retreat apiece.
Yeah, this was looking doomed earlier, but it looks like he's found a way to recover. And you can really see Darkhawk has been carrying him, right? With the location advantages of cloning VATS, which we're seeing again. and the... What was the other reason why he won with the...
with the Doctor Doom.
Yeah, Titan.
It was looking doomed until we had a Doom.
That's right. It's okay. Are we? Is it? You're gonna be the pun guy?
No, just one. Crimson Cosmos. It's gotta normally favor Ezejo unless we get like a massive Ultron swing.
All right, we're going for the debris angle again. We're just gonna go Cyclops. Okay. We could definitely lock that debris lane if we want to, but it looks like we're not interested. Okay. We're gonna debris the other side. Doesn't feel that effective. Okay, we are gonna.
Okay, so I like this because even if your opponent has the Skrull, you have Cyclops, so you'll be ahead in that lane. Because they'll have 3. See, you're gonna have to place the Patriot. They'll have. Ezejo only have 3.
But he can do double Skrull now. That's actually an interesting tech there, right? He can go double Skrull. So if he plays a single Patriot, it's not enough anymore. I don't know if Komatsu is thinking about this. That's a really interesting strategy to get around this.
3 Skrulls, and then that evens that out.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and especially once you play that Patriot, he's gonna know that he can do that. So, definitely an interesting.
So on the first resolution, it'll be 8-6.
And the thing is, right? Is he planning on going Onslaught in the final turn? Because then the Super Skrull will copy itself. It just oh man, that's gonna get crazy.
In some work.
Is he doing it?
That's why I was a little surprised he went with the debris line over the over the Brood or just doing the Cyclops.
The Zabu lets him play the Skrull plus something else. Oh, he is doing the onslaught. I don't know if I love this. Maybe you just want to go casual and go like Iron Man middle.
The hero call here. And
I feel like Iron Man middle. Wouldn't that be a little bit more?
No, because then Super Skrull gets the Iron Man.
Yes. So he should win the middle and the right lane. Yeah, you see. But he has a double Super Skrull. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the double super. Yeah, he forgot about that. He completely forgot about that. Yeah, the double Super Skrull line. That's why, like, even playing that first Patriot felt like, ooh, I'm throwing with that particular line. So.
Oh my.
You can Super Skrull coming clutch.
It's cool to see a card that was thought to be like useless out of nowhere. Just
whoa!
Much work.
Who said Super Skrull is bad? They've trolling. There's always been good. It's always been good.
Are you trolling?
Rewriting history? No. I just thought it just depended on the meta, right? And the meta hasn't been Super Skrull.
Yeah. So so up until this current meta, the card was bad.
No,
because it wasn't playable.
It just was in the wrong meta, Just because it doesn't work in the right meta doesn't mean the card is bad.
That's like saying that's like we finally get a card that makes Crystal good, and it's like she was good all along.
Yes, exactly. That'll be me. That'll be me. I'm waiting for that moment. I'm like, I knew it. Crystal's always been good. You guys just didn't know.
All right, so going forward, there's no such thing as bad cards because there's always potential for new metas. I like that positivity.
I hear the copium. I hear it. I do want to mention here that it's really the debris that's messing up Comantus here, not the Super Scroll or anything, because giving the debris gives your opponent the ability to take advantage of your Patriots. If you don't play the debris,
Yes.
they don't get the rocks, they can't take advantage of that Patriot synergy. So I really think Comantus needs to like reevaluate how much of a priority he wants to put on that debris, which he keeps playing and keeps getting punished from the Super Scroll. So that's something to think about in the future matchups.
Yes, that's kind of what I was alluding to at the end of turn 5 last game, where instead of going with the Cyclops route into the lane, he went with like the debris wasp, and I was like, oh, because it ended up giving, like you said, it gave out the second rock to mid, which is how he lost that lane.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting.
Super Skrull again.
Well, he could go Ultron. Right, that'll give him 3 power. I think Ultron right is his line. I actually think that's not a bad line to go Ultron right here. Yeah, I think this is okay. I think this is really what he should have been like relying on. He's really been doing fancier things most of the game, but I think if he just stuck to his earlier strategy, if I just play Ultron with Patreon and I win, I think that's really gonna do a lot for him. So we'll see if it's enough here. Tie there, which is good for him. I think he'll win every tie matchup, so I think we're in a good spot. Yeah. So now it's 1-1. All right. Oh, dude, I was so trolling when I said it at the early. We have a series. I was not believing this would be the end game state, but yeah, tied 1-1 between Patriot, Doomwave, Control. We'll see who has the last laugh here.
I don't think I ever could have predicted this match going down in 1-1 cube.
Yeah, me either. Especially I'm
excited we got it though.
Especially from the start, right? It was such a heavy dominance. It looked like just such a massive beatdown from Comantus, but he was able to recover. It's actually quite strong.
Yeah, I think he won the first three games, and then it was that Doom, that Doom with the
turned it all around,
and then we had 2 games of cloning vats. All right, let's see how these line up. So Savage Land, I guess, favors both because Super Skrull exists.
Yeah. Everyone's playing Patriot. Every list is a Patriot list if you got Super Skrull.
This is the second time we've seen Brood come down. It's going to Xandar now. I do like that, like moving the Raptor.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. Ooh, yeah, I like Cyclops here. It's Steen on the left side. I'm down for these plays so far. Question is, do you play the Marvel?
I was going to say, what's ideal to put in the Brood lane here? As your fourth guy, like what are we looking?
Maybe
for?
Ultron, something big and manageable. Yeah, big and juicy, something like that.
I mean, if he does that, there might be a way that Shang-Chi finally becomes playable for Ezekiel.
I mean, he'd have to have that read, right? It's a hard read to make.
Hey, sometimes those reads happen.
So we do have way more cards. Oh, we don't have to play Wasp. Oh, because of Wave. I see that. I could see that. Yeah. I see that. I like that. Okay. Because he's reading into the Wave, so he's thinking about it. Okay. I guess he's thinking whether he wants to put the... Okay.
I like this split. Because now even through a Skrull, you're still winning left at the moment. Depending on how Ezekiel plays.
Skrull's not super good for Ezekiel because he doesn't have the Zabu down. So if he wanted to do anything surprising with the Skrull, he has to play it now. It'd be the only play in this final turn, which is not likely to be very strong.
See if he does it.
So he's gonna wave. Okay.
So the heads up Wasp ends up being the right call.
So it's very likely like a Doom and like last turn Doom or something. Alright, so he is committing to Onslaught. Is that enough?
I don't know. I still like the initial line with the Ultron.
Ultron, yeah. You can go Ultron right if
That's
you
gonna
want.
say maybe Ultron right because you
Yeah.
still get +8 in the lane.
Yeah. I guess I've been burned too much by that super Skrull. Just like is it gonna kill us soon? But I think we're generally fine even if he has it.
But
So.
if we're worried about Super Skrull, would
I don't think
Ultron
we
be
are.
the move because then we get the most blue marble value, right?
But I think we win even if he plays Super Skrull, so it doesn't matter. Like we're just
Yeah.
like overthinking a bit because it's been our lost condition, but I just don't think he can do it here. I think it's
So,
very
'cause
likely.
he is under wave.
Yeah.
We could get She-Hulk Doom. Is that a thing? Can that
Oh
win?
right, She-Hulk is true. She-Hulk Doom. That is actually true. That is scary. That is definitely what we need to be playing around.
'Cause right now it would be 15 mid for Comantus, which gets beaten by a Doombot,
Yeah.
and then right gets beaten by.
Darkhawk She-Hulk. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Oh, it
That came
looks
down
so,
to the tiebreak. Oh
it
my!
actually looks. If he played the She-Hulk left, he won.
Absolutely.
Oh no.
I think maybe he thought that Ultron was gonna go.
Was gonna
somewhere
go.
else, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah. I bet he was thinking about Ultron as well. Yeah. Wow.
You can't fault him. For
This
the
was
line. It
such
kind
a
of toss-up.
close game. Wow. This was the closest
Insanely
series
close.
I've ever casted. That's incredible.
Congratulations though to Comantus making it through to the semis. Oh wait, yeah, it's best of one, top 8, right? Until the grand finals. Yes,
I assume so.
all best of one. Got you. Congratulations to Comantus making it through to the semis, and also congratulations to Ezejo on the top 8 and quite the semifinal performance.
Go get yourself some dinner, you know. I'm sure you'll appreciate that.
Educated calling snap. Once you watch him, you won't go back. He'll teach you tomorrow, snap. Your skills will be improving. How you do